Hello everyone, welcome to Baby Reviews. I'm here with my main man Josh. Say hello.
Hello.
We're here in this little abode today to do a little bit of a beer tasting. We've bought some interesting stuff. We've just done a really cool beer that I actually really wish we'd done a review of. It's by the Monarchy. Josh brought this. It's a Prussian Weiss beer. Did not know it. We both didn't know it. We hadn't got a clue it was going to be, and it really surprised us, didn't it?
Yeah, very much.
It's by the same guy who does Freigeist Beer Culture, but it's his kind of wing that does ancient beer styles, German beer styles. Never had a Prussian Weiss. It's beet sugar, ginger, and juniper Weiss beer essentially, and it was really kind of, although it wasn't particularly
Completely flat for a Weiss beer for one.
yeah, and it was just quite, it was just easy going really, but it was definitely made us talk.
Yeah, definitely had to discuss it, and herbalicious I thought was a good word that we came up with.
Herbalicious, yeah, definitely herbalicious. So if you see stuff like them, give them a try because they're interesting if nothing else beers. So now we're moving on to some big boy, aren't we? What have we got?
The salt Mælk.
By good old from Denmark. This is the batch 2 version. I traded one batch 1 for 2 batch 2s from my friend Matt. Thank you, Matthew. This is a 10% Imperial Milk Stout, aged in, I believe it's aged in barrels, aged in Scotch oak barrels, so this should be quite fun. We're actually doing this weirdly. We've got another beer coming up that's lower ABV, but we're gonna do this one first because we've got a feeling the next one's going to be soul destroyingly big. So we'll pour some out into a bottle, into a glass even. Get some for yourself as well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, despite being quite a big ABV, can you see on the camera, it's got a nice thick creamy coffee head on it actually, dark as anything, pitch black in terms of colour on the beer as well. Looking good, looking good. What do you smell?
Wow, massively strong. Definitely the Scotch.
Yeah, it's got whiskey in that alright, hasn't it?
Huge.
Peaty. Really peaty. It's got a bit of sweetness to it as well. Bit of chocolate sort of thing going on, I reckon. It's actually more roasty and dry than I thought it would be, despite being milky. Had the Yule milk, and that was just so sweet, and so I think that might be bourbon now I've said it. Now I remember it, and that was just like vanilla and sweet and chocolatey. It was wonderful.
So this should be the Scottish cake.
Should be a Scottish version, maybe dry. So cheers, my man.
Cheers.
Cheers. Boom.
that goes down like syrup, like treacle.
Yeah, the mouthfeel's just stupid rich, isn't it? That's coats that hole inside your mouth. Yeah. Initial impressions, well, it wasn't as sweet as I thought it might be actually.
No. Definitely, definitely taste the whiskey throughout, even right until the aftertaste is huge.
Yeah,
huge.
You get a little bit of the warmth from the tongue too. I think from kind of whiskey.
Yeah. Might just be from the ABV as well.
Yeah, 10%. It's not the booziest one I've ever had in the world, and I've had ones at 15. I've had ones at 18 that've been smooth. At Tokyo's Stout and Brewdog comes to mind as being one that's relatively smooth.
Yeah.
But you get a massive hit of whiskey, a lot of coffee, and a lot of kind of roasted malt, kind of ashy flavour towards the back, a little bit of sweetness at the beginning, but it's a whole lot more balanced than I thought it would be. As I said, I remember the Yule milk being just so like bland. It was just sweet and chocolatey and milk stouty, as you might imagine. Lots of vanilla in it. This is great though, still. Really well made beer, to be honest. I like. I wish it were Danish because I don't know what Dun en Mester fra Sikland means, but I'm sure it means something really cool.
We'll translate it later.
We'll translate it later and then act like we know what it means. It's 10.6 actually. I was wrong. It's slightly stronger. It's made with caseinated sugar and lactose as well, so it's dried it out a little bit with some sugar.
Surprisingly smooth for me. It goes down really smooth.
Yeah, it really does. Brewed and bottled in Brewdog Ellen as well, and imported by Shelton Brothers, so it's been across to America and back over to Europe again, which is always cool.
Nice and efficient.
I do ratings out of 10. I never could reach a full 10. I've even given.
Perfect.
No, exactly. Heady Topper was the closest one to ever get 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Would you go for a rating for me?
I'd probably say I would give this an 8.
Give this an 8
out of 10.
See, I'd go 8.5 actually. I much preferred Yule milk, but that was really brilliant. And this is still fantastically good, but there's some really good imperial stouts coming out at the moment, and this is still a good one. Still a really good one. I definitely have it again.
Excellent.
It's just not one of the best for me. So there you go. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And until about 2 minutes time when we have the next one probably. Cheers everyone.
Cheers.